Hey guys, and welcome back for another tutorial. Today I'm going to be doing a crafting tutorial. I'm going to be showing you how to make this really pretty floral crown. So the things you will need is of course some fake flowers. I went over to Michael's and I purchased these particular ones. You can get small ones or really large ones depending on how full you want your crown to be. But for this one, I wanted to make it a little bit smaller. I have a photo at the end of the video that will show you another crown that I made that was more fuller. But for this one, I'm going to make a simple, dainty crown. So then you will need some floral wire, some floral tape, and a wire cutter. All the products that I'm using for this tutorial will be located over at my blog, and all those links will be in the description box below. So the first thing you're going to do is measure your wire around your head and then cut it in the appropriate measurement. And then you will make a perfect loop, and then I'm going to use my floral tape and just wrap it around those cut edges, just so that we don't have any sharp edges when we go to put the crown on our heads eventually. So just going to wrap it all the way around. The floral tape is sort of sticky all over it. It doesn't have one sticky side. So as you're wrapping it around, it kind of just glues to itself, if that makes sense. And then we can start the selection process. So I wasn't sure exactly how I wanted to go at this point, but I did know that I wanted to use these purple flowers. So I'm just going to pick these flowers off, and then I will prepare them by snipping off each of the buds. And I want to leave a little bit of a stem at the end of each flower, so a nice clean stem. So I'm just going to snip off those little bits of plastic, and that will help when I go to tape it onto my crown, that those little pieces won't be in the way. So I'm not going to show you the whole entire process of me preparing all the flowers, but of course this could take a little bit of time depending on how full you want your crown. So I'm just going to skip ahead and we will get straight into making the crown. Okay, so I'm decided to use these white flowers as well. So I have all my flowers ready to go. And I'm just going to start by putting my first flower on. And so I'm basically just going to take some tape, and then I'm going to take the stem of the flower and attach it to my wire. So I'm going to be taping this particular flower on, but I also will be using some hot glue just to make sure that my buds kind of go where they want to go, because sometimes you can tape your buds on but then the flower might not sit exactly where you want it. So you can use little dabs of glue also to just make sure that everything is placed perfectly so that things aren't moving around when you go to place it on your head. So as I'm going, I'm figuring out what I want next. So I've decided to put that long flower and then the purple flower right in the center. And that is the pattern that I'm going to be going with all the way around my whole entire crown. So I'm just going to continue on doing it in this way by also putting a dab of glue at the end, because that one flower is kind of a long stem of flowers. You can't really tape that on. So like I said, it all depends on the flowers you choose. I mean, some of those big flowers, they have a big stem on the end of them, so you might want to chop those right down to the bud and glue those on separately. Maybe even put some felt on the back to secure it, strongly onto your wire, just because those bigger buds might have a harder time sticking to your wire basically. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the whole entire crown in this pattern, and I think that it's really pretty and dainty and would look really nice on maybe a little flower girl, or on your wedding day. I also love using them in the photo shoots. I did a maternity shoot the other day, and that was really beautiful. And I also did a little portrait session with a teenager, and she looked really beautiful. And like I said, I will be posting that photo at the end, and you can see what that one looked like. That one was really big and had lots of white flowers and then little pink flowers in it, just to mimic the cherry blossom trees, because those are in bloom right now. And we went over to, actually in this photo we were over at a magnolia tree, and those trees are absolutely gorgeous, so I thought that really paired nicely with that tree. And then that's pretty much it. So here it is, and I think it came out really pretty. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment if you have any questions. All my links for my blog and all my social media will be in the description box below. So I hope you connect with me. I'm definitely very active over on Instagram, so check me out there. You can definitely contact me as well. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!